metallics. Step 2 is, another path is to reunify the Koreas into one, and basically it'll just all be South Korea as one single Korea. There wouldn't be any North and South anymore. Third path could be to form a new government within North Korea if, there's enough, if the people still want a North, you can just put in a more viable government in there. Yeah, so today I've told you about why North Korea is a threat to everyone and how we should take them out given the ideal conditions, and the benefits of not having Kim Jong-il running the place. So, thank you very much.
So Nicole, what did you think?
I liked the topic. I thought it was timely. He had good level in his work. You could totally hear him. He was clear. I think he may have gone a little long. I'm not really sure on that one. And there were a couple of things. I felt like it was a persuasive speech, but I thought that maybe some of the things were a little extreme. But I thought overall it was a good speech.
All right. I think you need a little bit more proof on a couple of things. You need some expert assessments about what the Chinese response would be, about what the military status of the countries are, about North Korea. The closest we get to a real citation is the testimony of the defector talking about the North Koreans' view of the world and their strategies. But we don't really get much assessment of the military ability of the South or of the United States to be victorious or to sustain this kind of war fighting in this particular situation. The political implications that you talk about at the end, that was one of the comments I was making just as you were getting to it. I said, hey, what about the Chinese? They're going to have, they're not going to be particularly happy about this. And then you started talking about that issue, and I think that's one of those places that you need to develop some information. The basics are here. The introduction's fine. You had a preview. The structure, I think you could have signposted a little bit more clearly internally. I think that it is a suitable topic for Persuasive. It's timely. There's a lot of stuff that's going on here. You take a pretty drastic point of view. One of the problems, though, is your solution, I think, suggests all kinds of difficulties. And your solution is, well, let's get out of the Middle East and we'll give our resources a rest and then do this. I don't know that we've got that kind of timeline. I don't know. And, of course, there are all kinds of policy implications for doing that. So you open a can of worms here that is perhaps unending when it comes to these military issues. All right. Are you channeling Dick Cheney by any chance?
Oh, yeah.